Check. All right, test 1, 2.
The York Revolution is on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Onto the track, it is gone! It's gone!
Revs Baseball is brought to you by People's Bank, Wellspan Sports Medicine, Shipley Energy, Maple Donuts, Broadway Transmission, Flying Feet, Dasher Investment Services, York Mitsubishi, Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group, Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, Rudders, Pennsylvania Lottery, PSECU, Kona Ice, York County Bar Association, and by Downtown Inc.
Swing and a deep drive to right field. Watch this one go. He fires. Game over. Base hit. It's a fair ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He slides. He's in. Revs win it.
Now with the call of today's game, here's the voice of the York Revolution, Darrell Henry.
Good evening, everyone, from BB&T Point here in High Point, North Carolina. Welcome to game number 40 of York Revolution Baseball. Tonight, the finale for the first stop of this road trip. And for the third straight series, not a number that the Revs want, they will be heading into the final game trying to avoid a sweep. They weren't able to do it at New Britain. They were able to do it at home against Long Island. Tonight, they try to salvage one here in Carolina. Hi again, everybody. Darrell Henry with you. Welcome to Revs Baseball on our warmest night of this series. And it's an interesting night weather-wise. There had been a threat of storms in the evening, which was showing up in the forecast earlier in the day. Right now, it would seem to be that there is no threat, although there are some gray and threatening-looking skies around the area, but we are getting ready for a 6:30 first pitch here tonight, and we're coming to you inside again here in the booth down the line in right field. We've made the executive decision that because of our ability to tap into their 6-camera video feed for our YouTube feed, we may as well bite the bullet for you. Aren't we nice? It is all about our viewers, and we will call the game from inside again here at BB&T Point. That, of course, with the potential threat of weather, but I think we'll be in here for good since we're able to tap into their feed, which is awfully nice of them. And we were able to see most of the game yesterday from down here, but yesterday afternoon, a tough one for the Revs, and it was a 9-3 loss, their third straight here at High Point to begin this road trip. And they are now 0-6 against the expansion Rockers, looking for their first win against them here tonight. And a big game from J.P. Sportman yesterday. He drove in all three for the Revs, including a game-opening leadoff home run. The Revs first, since Alonzo Harris did it in a game last August at Long Island. The problem was High Point returned the favor. They got a game-opening leadoff homer in their half of the first inning as Tyler Ladendorf did it, and it was their first of 3 home runs on the day as they built a 4-2 lead through 5 innings. The Revs got a run back in the 7th inning, cutting it to 4-3, but in the bottom of the 8th, High Point put it away with 5 runs, 4 unearned. Second straight game that they have scored 5 or more in a late inning to essentially put a game away, and the second straight game that they have been given 4 unearned runs by the Revs. So obviously it hasn't been a fun trip. Nobody is happy about it, from Mace to the coaches to the players and on down. They are not a happy bunch, and they are trying to turn things around tonight before an overnight ride that'll take them to Somerset, where the road trip continues this weekend. Revs are 12-27 coming in here tonight. High Point 24-15. They've won 5 in a row. And earlier this season, at one point, won 7 in a row, with 3 of those coming at the Revs' expense. They are just a game and a half out in second place behind the team with the league's best record, Long Island, who leads that Liberty division. Tonight it'll be right-hander Dan Miner making the start. He's 2-3 with a 6.26 ERA, and the bulk of the damage was in his last start against Long Island, so he is trying to bounce back here tonight. Right-hander Seth Simmons will go for High Point, off to a 5-1 start with a 3.35 ERA, and he has not given up much in the way of hits here so far this season. The league is hitting well under 200 against him. We'll take a timeout here in the pregame, and we will certainly get back to doing some player interviews in the days to come, but it is a lot more fun to do those when things are going a little bit better. So we just went to Mace tonight and got some extended thoughts from him. He is we're fortunate to work with him. He is very willing to comment on things, whether it's a winning streak or a losing streak. Yeah, we'll get his thoughts on just how frustrated this team is right now, and some of the good things that have gone on here the last couple of days, and also some of the things that need to change here heading into this final game tonight. So stay tuned for that. Mace will join us coming up. First pitch tonight set for 6:30 here in High Point on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
You've been waiting all year for it. Not your summer vacation or winning the lottery, but you'll hit the jackpot just the same on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts, because every customer will receive a free donut. The hardest decision, which one of the 58 tasty varieties of donuts you want. Cream, custard, jelly, or peanut butter filled, or maybe one of Maple Donuts' famous glazed. It's your choice, free on National Donut Day, Friday, June 7th at Maple Donuts.
Maple Donuts taste right. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers have the Napa know-how to fix your vehicle right the first time. They've also partnered with Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK for the Salute to Veterans Spotlight Series, airing throughout the York Revolution season. Show your appreciation to those who've served our nation and nominate one of our great local veterans today. All selected veterans will be recognized on radio and receive 4 free tickets to a Revs game, plus 2 tickets to the 2019 Atlantic League All-Star Game at Peoples Bank Park. To nominate, simply call the Revs at 717-801-HITS or email WOYK at info@WOYK1350.com or look for our Facebook posts with a link to the submission form. Your local York County Napa Auto Care Centers know how to care about veterans.
Your next haircut now has a shortcut. Introducing the Sport Clips Haircuts app. That's right, now the cut you want is just a tap away. Just download the app, check in at your neighborhood Sport Clips, and choose your Guy Smart stylist, and you're done. We'll text you when your stylist is almost ready. Then head to Sport Clips for a championship haircut experience. It's home field advantage for your hair. No appointment needed. Just download the Sport Clips app and check in. And don't forget a beard trim. Sport Clips. You choose the cut, we cut the weight.
Are you on your way to work right now? Trudging along and heading to the same job you're just not too enthused about any longer? Hearing this ad might just mean it's your lucky day. Give your career a reboot with the York Post Office. The York Post Office is now hiring rural mail carriers. Work in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. Hiring for non-career positions with career eligibility. Starting at $17.78 per hour with all eligible for health benefits. Suitable vehicle for delivery is required on some routes. Get your foot in the door on a new career today. Apply online at USPS.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse for the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup. It's time for the Broadway Transmission Manager's Report. Now, here's the manager of the Revs, Mark Mason.
We'll get to Mace momentarily. Our audio player has taken a dive right in time for the interview. Now here he is.
Hi, Mace. Well, yesterday, another tough day, and I know everybody's frustrated. You are. I know the fans are. What is, I guess at this point, give you the floor and give our listeners an idea of how frustrating it is for you and for the guys out here. I know you want things to get turned around sooner rather than later.
Well, I mean, it's extremely frustrating for everybody, and I told him yesterday we had a meeting after the game. I'm like, I've had more meetings this year already than I've had in the past 3 years combined. So it's just the craziest thing where it's a different thing every night. If it's either walks, but it's not the same guys walking people every night either. It's just we make some errors. I don't know what you said. We were like 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position again. So we're leaving a lot of guys on base, and we're putting a lot of guys on base for free with these walks and errors. So it's been, it's just been a combination of everything right now, and it's been a little bit of everybody. It's just not like, a handful of guys that have been struggling.
Yeah, even yesterday, the error in the 8th inning, would you say that overall Melky's done exactly what you've wanted in the outfield, where last year you couldn't get him out there much at all? This year he's been out there about every day.
Yeah, I mean, other than yesterday, I think Melky has played outstanding defense for us. He's done really well at our park, especially playing the ball off the wall and holding people to singles, and he's ran down some balls in some of these other parks that were in the gaps, and I don't know what happened yesterday. He seemed like he went back too deep on the ball, and then it was a little bit shallower than he thought. So, just one of those things where we're in the field for a long time with a lot of walks and a lot of ball 4 and ball 8, ball 12, and and the next thing you know, you get a ball hit to you and you're maybe half asleep out there. I mean, or you're frustrated or whatever. And I think part of it is a combination of everything. I think guys are frustrated when they see all the walks that are happening. then if you don't get any hits on during the day, I think sometimes that carries into the field too. And then when you're out there for a long inning, that it all adds up. So I just think sometimes the focus goes away, even though it's not supposed to. I just think it does, and then you have some plays like that happen.
Well, a couple of positives. Yesterday, Sportman had all 3 RBIs and starting to see him drive the ball, even going back to Monday night when he was snake bitten with 2 shots back at the mound that were caught. But is he starting to maybe get some timing, or is maybe that finger starting to feel better?
Yeah, I mean, I think the finger is getting a little bit better, but I just think his timing is better now. He missed all that time, in live hitting and live pitching. You have to adjust. I mean, so it's different than taking batting practice or hitting in a cage or whatever. So you have to see the ball, the movement of the ball. You got to track it longer. So all those things they come into play, and I think maybe right now his swings are getting better. And like we talk about all the time, he hit a lot of balls the opposite field. So when you hit the ball the opposite way, then you get some pitches you can pull. Then you see home runs to left field and things like that. So I think the fact that his approach has been more up the middle and the backside has made him a better hitter in the past week or so.
Then Nina, you've gotten to see him for 3 games, and he had 2 hits yesterday. And maybe not a superstar in this league, but could be a really valuable piece for you, right?
Yeah, he's solid. I mean, he's a solid player. His defense is good. We know he can put the bat on the ball. He's a pretty tough out. He was a tough out even when he played against us. He's not going to wow you with home runs and stuff like that, but he's going to get his base hits and the occasional extra base hit. But defensively, he's made some really nice plays down here this week, and we're going to get him out there again tonight.
Well, today you're doing the short batting practice, polos in close, and what does that do for the guys, and is that a product of seeing too many down on one knee hacks at the plate?
Yeah, definitely. It's this is a good drill to make you work on hitting the ball the other way, because no matter how well we can throw batting practice, it's hard to consistently put the ball in one spot from that far away. So at least this drill, you can be more accurate with where you're throwing the ball and making the guys actually work on hitting the ball inside out, driving the ball to right field, right center, for the right-handed hitters, and just the opposite for the lefties. So it's it's a good drill. We do it every year, and I think right now everybody is they want to pull the ball and hit it out of the ballpark, and this drill, I think, brings you back to some kind of reality and it gives you a better approach, we hope.
Yeah. Well, I know tonight one of your mainstays that gets a night off is Talvin, and is a day off something, can one day rejuvenate a guy and get him freshened up again?
Yeah, I think so, and with all the travel, we have all night on the bus coming up when we leave here tonight, and we got Somerset on the weekend, so Talvin's been out there either as a DH or first base every night. I don't think I've really given him a day off the entire season, so I give him today off. It's a physical and psychological day off, so hopefully I won't have to insert him in a game. He's always there for a pinch hit opportunity if we need it late in the game, but for today we're going to give him the day off, and we're going to get Dotel back in there today after a couple days off to see if those couple days help rejuvenate him a little bit.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason will have the starting lineups and first pitch up next.
Are you one of the many people that has a 401k that is eligible to roll over, but you just haven't done it yet? Maybe you're not sure where was the best place to put it. I'm Tom Dasher of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in helping you getting your 401k and IRA money parked in the best place for you. So if you haven't rolled your 401k yet, or if you're not satisfied with your IRA, call me for a consultation at 487-2096. That's 487-2096. And check out my website at tomdasher.com.
April showers means May flowers. As spring blooms and lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us.
Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Our national anthem tonight as we get set for the final game of this series. Starting lineups are brought to you by Flying Feet as the Rockers have taken the field tonight. For the Revs, J.P. Sportman in center field will lead things off. Batting second at second base is Alexi Casilla. Hitting third and DHing is Melky Mesa. They will give Nash the night off, as you just heard. So Isaias Tejeda will be at first base batting cleanup. It's the first night off for Nash all season. Tejeda and Mesa still have played every game. Henry Castillo at shortstop tonight will be hitting fifth. Wellington Dotel in right field is batting sixth. James Skelton will do the catching and hit seventh. Batting eighth at third base is Angeles Nina. And Justin Trapp in left field will be batting ninth. Once again, it's Sportman, Casilla, Mesa, Tejeda, Castillo, Dotel, Skelton, Nina, and Trapp for the Revs facing Seth Simmons. For the Rockers tonight, they will have Tyler Ladendorf at shortstop leading things off. Brett Austin, the catcher, is batting second. Dante Bichette Jr. at second base hits third. They really moved their guys around defensively, and they were saying that they might try to get Bichette to every position this season. That's what one of the Rockers staff members said. Via Sergi Rosa will DH and bat cleanup. Hitting fifth in right field is Tyler Marinkov. Steven Cardullo at first base is batting sixth. Hector Gomez, the third baseman, batting seventh. Richie Schaefer in left field will hit eighth. And Kalion Sams, who they just activated today in center field, bats ninth. Again, Ladendorf, Austin, Bichette, Rosa, Marinkov, Cardullo, Gomez, Schaefer, and Sams. And Sportman stands in. We're ready to go. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch tonight. He swings and fouls it back, and we are underway. First pitch coming at 6:33. Here in a warm and kind of dark, cloudy night. Threatening skies, but evidently no threat according to the forecasts we've gotten. Threatening looking skies. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Fastball from Simmons, who's just 5'9". And we'll tell you about his background. He's been to AAA with the Diamondbacks and the Padres. And he's got the lowest opponent's average in this league this season. Here's the 0-2. It misses down and away. Revs are in their road gray. Rockers in home white. Sportman at 245 with the home run yesterday that led off the game. 1-2 pitch. It's down and away. Sportman, he is aggressive. He has only walked one time here this season. Swinging the bat well, though, this series. Yesterday drove in all three. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a foul back. Couldn't see it, but he stays alive. Yesterday, his second 3 RBI game in the last 5, so he has spiked his RBI total from 3 at the beginning of last weekend now to 9. Battling with Simmons. Here's another 2-2, and it misses high and away. Count goes full. Might we have his second walk of the year? He tries to get on one way or another here to start things off tonight. Simmons the wind, and the 3-2. And a swing and a high fly toward the line in right. Marenkov coming over toward the High Point bullpen, and with a step and a half before he hits the foul line, he makes the catch. And that is how our game begins tonight. Plate umpire is Terrence Jones, William Owens at first, Josh Tassas at third base. And Simmons, who's 5-1, he's tied for the league lead in wins with Sean Nolan of Long Island. ERA 3.35, which ranks 5th. Here's Casilla. First pitch fastball is just outside. Simmons 40 1/3 innings, which ranks 8th. Only 25 hits allowed. He fires, and that's down and in. 15 walks, 29 Ks. Opponents hitting just 177, although he has given up 5 home runs, but the lowest average in the league. Pitch is bunted at and bunted through by Casilla, and it's 2-1. And he's got the lowest whip at under a base runner per inning, 0.99. So I guess the Revs are facing the ace tonight. The 2-1. And a swing and a line drive, right center field. That's a base hit for Casilla. Sam's chasing it up the alley, cuts it off, turns and throws into the cutoff man, Bichette, and Casilla stands at second with a 1-out double. Now Alexi has now hit safely in 7 straight, and 16 of his last 18. Got into a good hitter's count and rocks a double to the gap in right center. He doubled yesterday as well. And he's at second with 1 down for Melky Mesa. Mesa coming in DHing tonight, 10th in the league in batting at .302. And Simmons with the pitch. It is swung on, a hit in the air in shallow center. Sam's in, can't get to it. He reaches up to glove it. And Alexi could not even advance as that ball was close to being caught, but it's a bloop base hit for Mesa. And it's first and second for Tejeda. So he didn't kill it, but he bloops it in front of Sam's coming in. And Alexi wasn't sure, and by the time Sam's got there, it was shallow. He didn't want to run into an out at third base, so he just stays where he is. Sam's had to jump a little bit to play that hop off the turf. Here's Tejeda, who's at first base tonight. Simmons the pitch. It is down and away. Tejeda 6th in the league in batting, .313. Last 33 games after a rough first week. Take away that first week, he's hitting .352. Here's the 1-0, and a swing and a foul coming our direction to the first base side. Cardullo playing at first tonight is over, and it lands in the front row on the other side of the protective netting. Now a ball and a strike on Tejeda. Still looking for that first home run this season, but he's got 10 doubles, 10 RBIs. No score here in the top of the first, but the Revs with a threat. And Simmons sets and delivers. And it's a called strike up in the zone on Tejeda. By the way, our weather tonight brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Game time temperature is 83 degrees. Under cloudy and gray skies. Pitch to Tejeda. He swings, chops one to short. Coming up for the short hop pick and a flip to second. Tyler Ladendorf for the force out. It'll be first and third with 2 down. And a high chop, Ladendorf coming in, scooped the short hop pick with the glove on the second bounce. He's over at shortstop tonight, has played a terrific second base most of the time in this series. Did have an error yesterday, but made a couple of fine plays. And at short tonight, he makes a good one there. Now he flipped to Bichette to force Mesa. Tejeda is on at first. Casilla goes to third base with 2 down, and here's Castillo. As Tejeda tosses the armor away to Robert Carson coaching, and Castillo lines the first one at second, and it's caught on the fly by Bichette to end the inning. He dropped down to a knee, he almost trapped it, but apparently just above the rubber pellets, Bichette makes the catch on a low liner, and the Revs are turned away. No runs, 2 hits, they leave him at the corners. And at the end of a half inning, it's York nothing, High Point coming up.
Which is better? Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the third play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on, come on. Yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
This is Enoe Polanco. You're listening to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the Red Sport Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in your, first in sport.
First pitch tonight from Dan Miner misses up high. Tyler Ladendorf leading things off. Next one is swung on and fouled back against the netting. A ball and a strike. It's a 0-0 game at the end of a half inning. And the only thing on that Mesa bloop hit, I don't know if there's any way Alexi could have gotten a better read and gotten to third. A ground ball then would have scored him, but played it safe, and the Revs weren't able to come up with another hit after that. 1-1 pitch. It is a called strike on the outer half. Ladendorf, who has been a great leadoff hitter for High Point, 281, 8 home runs. Pitch is swung on and missed. A high fastball away, and Miner gets him on strikes to start the night.
The catcher, number 29.
Ladendorf, who is tied for the league lead in walks. Again, he's been a great leadoff man, but Miner strikes him out. And here is Brett Austin, who's catching the night, hitting second in their order. They give Miles Schroeder a night off. Pitch from Miner is a fastball over for a strike to the switch hitter batting left. He's hitting .315, 4 home runs in 21 games played. On the 0-1. And a swing and a foul back off the netting. Miner coming in tonight, 2-3 with a 6.26 ERA. Opponents hitting .303. 27 and a third innings, 5 walks, 31 Ks. Those are great numbers. Most of the damage against him coming in his last start. He deals. And a swing and a miss. Fastball gets Austin. And it's back-to-back strikeouts for Dan Miner to start the night. And 2 down here in the bottom of the first. And now we'll deal with the creature that is Dante Bichette Jr., leading the league with a .397 average. And tonight he starts at second. First pitch is down low. Leads the league in total hits. He has batted .417 against York. 1-0. And a swing and a fly ball. Center field. Sportman moving over toward right center. He's there with the shades on, and he's got it. And it's a quick 1-2-3. First inning for Miners. Some sunshine poking through here. As we go to the second inning tonight in High Point, no score.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Wealth is the ability to feed 100 stray dogs.
Turn empty parking lots into playgrounds. Watch your child walk down the aisle.
As Henry David Thoreau once said, wealth is the ability to fully experience life. At Smith Wealth Advisory Group, we help our clients identify their ambitions, dreams, and financial goals and develop actionable plans to pursue their passions and interests. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help you fully experience life. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
No score at the end of an inning tonight. Again, some sun shining through the gray cloud cover. It does look dark out beyond the outfield, but apparently looks are deceiving. Wellington Dotel leads off, and Simmons catches the outside corner, a first pitch strike. Dotel the last 2 days off. They're hoping that rejuvenates him. Pitch, it is down and away. The count now 1-1. Hitting .234 coming in tonight. Pitch. He swings and misses. 1-2. Revs facing Simmons for the first time. And he fires home. Swing and a miss. Fastball gets him. And Simmons with his first strikeout of the night. Simmons roughed up in 2 of his first 3 starts. Gave up 6 runs in Lancaster and then 7 against New Britain. Had a 5 scoreless at home against Sugar Land in between. Here's Skelton now, who takes high. But the last 4 starts, he's gone 27 innings, giving up 2 runs. He fires, and it's a called strike, fastball. He's won all 4, 4-0, with 2 runs in 27 innings, and just 11 hits in 27. Here's a swing and a bouncer to first base, couple hops to Cardullo along the line. He'll flip to Simmons covering. And Skelton retired on the ground out for out number 2. And Simmons roughed up 2 of the first 3. In fact, after his 3rd start, he was 1-1 with an .878 ERA. And And the last 4, he's 4-0 with an 0.67. Here's Angeles Nina. First pitch is outside. Last time out, 7 scoreless, 2 hits in a win against New Britain. There's the wind and the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball, right field. Marenkov is over toward right center, now cuts in and squeezes for the out. Revs are down in order in the top of the second. We've played an inning and a half tonight from Carolina, still scoreless.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at Peoples Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings happy birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Image 360 York is your choice for graphics that enhance, signage that works, and displays that inform. Everything from color change car wraps to vehicle wraps for your entire fleet, custom window graphic, decals and lettering, interior signage graphics and displays. Don't replace when you can reface. Call Rob and his team at 717-757-4909. That's 757-4909. Or order online at image360.com/YorkPA. It's fast, affordable, and convenient. Image 360, 2260 Industrial Highway in York.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
No score. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Dan Miner, who briefly made a cameo on our Facebook Live tour of the Revs Pink Visiting Clubhouse earlier today. You can check that out, as well as our full stadium tour on WOYK on Facebook. Via Sergi, Rosa leads off and takes a strike. Search the full station names, Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK if you're not already following us. Here's a swing and a miss. And Miner quickly ahead 0-2. Rosa the DH hitting .273, 3 homers in his first 13 games. As Miner backs off the mound. Rosa began the year with 2 different teams in Mexico. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball from Miner, who has struck out 3 of his first 4 here tonight. Last time out against Long Island, they came into this game last Saturday night with a 0.60 ERA in the first 3 innings of games, but he was lifted in the third, trailing 8-1. He had given up 4 home runs. First pitch to Marenkov is down low. Looking to bounce back tonight. Pitch, that is a fastball for a strike. Marenkov in 6 games with High Point hitting .286. 6 for 21 with a home run. 1-1. It is just outside, I believe. I don't know, I guess it was called a strike. This is a bad situation tonight. Terrence Jones has a very nondescript strike call. Pitch from Miner is swung on, foul-tipped at the plate. Marenkov stays alive. So all the way down here in the corner, looking through the angled multiple panes of glass, trying to figure out his strike call is not going to be easy. This is Miner's second start against High Point. long look at Skelton. He's got it. He delivers. And a swing and a little flare pulled foul over at the end of the Revs dugout, and Marinkoff broke his bat. I think Minor went changeup. Marinkoff was way early and chipped it right off the end. Now, Minor faced the Rockers on May 9th. Suffered the loss, 4+ innings, 5 runs. Only 2 were earned, though, that night. Before Saturday, Minor had won his previous 2 starts. Had not allowed more than 3 earned runs in any. He delivers, and a ground ball toward the middle and up the middle, a base hit. And Marinkoff, behind in the count, stays on it and singles back through the middle. First base runner against Minor tonight after retiring his first 4.
First baseman, number 65, Stephen Cardullo.
I'll bring up Cardullo, who's at first base tonight after playing right field each of the first 3 in this series. 1 on, 1 out. Minor from the stretch, and the pitch is lined deep but foul down the left field side. And look out at the slide in the playground area. It went right over the top of it. They do have signs there that say, play at your own risk. Cardullo at 275, 4 home runs. Against the Revs, he's hit 2 of those 4. And has hit 381 against York as Minor tosses one over to first. Marinkoff diving back. He had 2 stolen bases in yesterday's game. Cardullo has hit 385 here at home. There's the 0-1. Swinging a bounce foul behind the plate. Rockers have an even longer overnight trip than we do. Both teams leaving the area after tonight's game. They're going to Long Island. And you would think they could figure out that maybe having the day game of the series today would have made that easier, but doesn't seem that difficult to figure out. But we're playing tonight instead. Throw to first, and Marinkoff dives back again. The Revs are really one of the only teams that does have that figured out. That is a much better experience for the players. Had a game in the middle at New Britain last week that was during the day. Often we do at Somerset. There's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Dan Minor with his 4th strikeout here in the first 2 innings. And I think he went off speed there. He has struck out 4 of the first 6 hitters, 4 of his first 5 outs. And here's Hector Gomez with 2 down. Runner at first. And Minor with the pitch. It is swung on and fouled back. No balls and a strike. Gomez hitting 266, 2 home runs, 25 ribbies, which is tied for 8th most in the league with Talvin Nash and Malky Mesa. No scores, 2nd inning. Minor set, and another move to first. Marinkoff dives back, so he's doing his best to help Skelton here. Marinkoff, 2 steals yesterday. Minor has made several moves over. Marinkoff dancing away, getting a little more, not going. Pitch is lined to left center field. That's in for a base hit. Sportman coming in to play it on a hop. And Gomez dumps it in front of him in shallow center field. First and second with 2 outs. On the second base hit of the inning.
Left fielder, number 8. Richie Schaefer.
And that'll bring Richie Schaefer to the plate, who's been a menace to the Revs. Overall, he's hitting 256, 7 home runs, 17 knocked in. Against the Revs, he's hit 364 with 4 of those 7 home runs. Again, some sun shining through the gray. And Minor holds, and the first pitch is high. What the heck was that? The lead runner, Marinkoff, wasn't going anywhere, and Gomez from first started to go. And the trailing runner, maybe he was just trying to distract Minor. He did slam the brakes once he realized. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike. Both runners are shuffling and dancing away and maybe trying to make the Revs think something is on here. No score here in the second inning. Minor ready. And he'll turn and stare Marinkoff back. Minor has done an extremely good job of limiting the running game this season. Now he's ready. And the 1-1 breaking ball hit in the air at third base. Nina will give it a look, foul, but this is back into the picnic area down the left field line. Trapp coming over as well from left. Castillo from short. Minor going off speed there. Had Schaefer out in front. It's a ball and 2 strikes as he tries to put a close to this second inning. Now ready with Skelton. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Dan Minor strikes out the side in the second inning. And he's got 5 total through the first 2 frames tonight. No runs, 2 singles. Both men left on base. We'll go to the third, still scoreless.
Will I have saved enough for college by the time she gets her driver's license?
How can I ensure beautiful music is always made on the symphony stage?
When I retire, can I take that vacation I always dreamed about?
When life's persistent questions have you seeking answers, turn to Smith Wealth Advisory Group. Let our wealth of knowledge about wealth help turn life's questions into financial plans of action and memorable outcomes. Smith Wealth Advisory Group, answering life's most persistent questions. Visit us at smithwealthadvisory.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Since 1934, PSECU has given Pennsylvanians financial opportunities to live a better life. We are a credit union who offers valuable free and low-fee financial products, broad lending options, and outstanding money management for financing life. At PSECU, we are proud of who we are and committed to who we serve because our Pennsylvania roots run deep. We are banking on a difference. Visit PSECU.com to join us. This credit union is federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Out of the third inning, it is a scoreless game. Justin Trapp will lead things off. Dan Minor, 5 Ks through 2. And here's Simmons' first pitch of the inning. Trapp swings, fouls it back over the roof. He trapped Sportman and Casilla here in the third. Trapp hitting at .304. 395 his last 11. Pitch from Simmons is up high. It's hit safely in 5 straight coming in tonight. The wind and the 1-1. Swinging a high fly to right field. Marinkoff a step back to read it. Now trots in, and he'll make the play for out number 1. Seth Simmons, 5'9" righty, 30 years old, from nearby Winston-Salem, about half an hour away. Somebody told me today that Wake Forest is only about half an hour away, which is in that area. UNC and Duke both an hour, a little over an hour away. Here's Sportman, who takes a strike. Fly to right his first time up. Simmons went to East Carolina University. He was a closer there. Pitch to Sportman is up high. 40th round pick of the Diamondbacks in 2011. He got to AAA with Arizona and San Diego. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good fastball. And it is 2-1. In his career entering this season, 28-21 with a 2.94 ERA. But most of that had actually been in relief. He fires and is swinging a bouncer toward third. It's fair. Gomez backhands. Long throw. JP dives for the bag and he's out. And Gomez backhanding against the line. He had to plant and get rid of it and make the long throw from deep third. Sportman trying to dive for the bag. And the throw got him by just a reach of the hand. Now 2 down here in the top of the third inning. And Alexi Casilla to the plate. Has one of the Revs 2 hits thus far, a double in the first inning. Simmons with the pitch, that's upstairs. Simmons made a career-high 15 starts, most of that, or all of that at San Antonio 3 years ago, as Casillas swings and skies a foul the other way and left. Is up onto the concourse. It was at Double-A San Antonio in the Padres system. But just 23 starts before this year. Tonight, this is his 8th this season. Fires and misses down low. No score here in the top of the third inning tonight. He'd been released by the Diamondbacks in 2016, signed with San Diego. Pitch is a called strike in on Casilla, who was backing away. 2-1 now. A wind and the pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball to second. Bichette hustles up. He gloves the second high hop and dumps it off over to first. Inning over. Alexi chopping it. Hustling down the line, made it a one-step play, but it's a 1-2-3 inning, and Simmons has retired 8 straight. We'll go to the bottom half of the third inning, still scoreless.
Tired of hearing that music? Especially when you already have that same ice cream in your freezer. Try something new and amazing with Tropical Shaved Ice. On Monday morning after the big company event, do you want the buzz down the hall to be, how awesome was this year's company picnic? Then crush boredom and bring on Kona Ice with over 32,000 flavor combinations. This is not your typical lackluster snow cone. Their flavors are bold and delicious. Fuzzy Navel, Margarita, Blue Hawaiian. Kona Ice is dairy-free, gluten-free, and they even offer flavors that are sugar and dye-free. No party is too big or too small. They can serve up to 1,000 people per hour. They have party packages starting as low as $100. To add more excitement to your next event, find them online.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Your source for all of Friday night's action. Central PA Game Day with Steve Navaroli. Saturday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
No score here in the bottom of the third inning as Kalion Sams will lead things off. Just activated, I should say, today as Miner's first pitch is inside. Sams, who's from The Hague, Netherlands, and of Curacao descent, he had some visa issues, but he is in the lineup tonight. Here's the 1-0 from Miner, and a swing and a foul coming our way down the right field side. Tejeda from first gives it a look, and it lands on the bullpen mound as he runs right over top of it. It was just a couple steps beyond his reach, and he looks at Dotel wondering why he wasn't closer to that, I believe. Boy, Tejeda busted it. Give him credit. He was flying back toward this net over the mound. It is a 1-1 count on Sams, who's got big power. He had been in the Can-Am League before this. 1-1. That's a swing and a miss. High fastball. He was in the Atlantic League back in 2013 with Camden. For 5 games, he went 10 for 15 with 3 homers. Drove in 9. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards short. Castillo lunging to his left. Picks it, fires it, got him. Castillo going up the middle to his left. He makes the play for out number 1. And we go to the top of the order, and Tyler Ladendorf.
The shortstop, number 9.
5 strikeouts for Miner so far. 4 of his 6 starts. And 4 of his first 5. He has had more strikeouts than innings. Pitch to Ladendorf, some chin music. Spins him down. 1 ball, no strikes. Good crowd tonight, but the skies are really dark for having apparently no major threat of rain. 1-0 pitch, that's high again. Ladendorf, a strikeout victim his first time. And we said what a good leadoff hitter he's been. He's tied for the league lead in walks. Leads in runs scored. The pitch, he swings, sends a foul this direction. That'll get up onto the roof. .281 average, but with all the walks, the on-base is up at .392. He's 7th in the league in that and in slugging. Pitch is sent this way again and foul up onto the roof. So Miner jumps ahead, or jumps even, 2-2. Some chin music to start the at-bat. And pitch, swinging a foul back again. Ladendorf, 8 home runs, tied for 5th in the league, 12 doubles. He is 3rd in total extra base hits. Miner will try it again on 2-2. The pitch, it is sent foul, coming this direction a 3rd time. And it'll end up in the seats a couple of sections down short of us. It was amazing, the first 2 nights, The closest I got to a foul when we were outside, Tejeda sent one over our outdoor setup. And yesterday, in the first inning, our first game inside, one landed right in front of our window where I would have been. Here's a liner yanked down the line and left, and that's foul into the picnic seating. And now I see a lady does pop her umbrella up down in the front row. Maybe it's just for style. Maybe she's cooler than the rest of us, a new fad. Pitch from Minor, it's line to right field, Dotel over, and he's got it. Hustling toward the line, a screamer from Ladendorf. But Dotel got the jump on it. He was shading him this way. And scampered toward the line to squeeze that rocket. 2 down in the inning. And that'll bring up Brett Austin. Struck out swinging his first time up. It was humid today, but Minor used to that. He's from Austin, Texas, and he gets Brett Austin to chase the first pitch in the dirt. Breaking ball for strike one. No score here in the third inning tonight, each team with 2 hits. Minor delivers, and a swing and a towering fly to right center field. Sportman will circle in from center. He waits, and he gloves it, and that'll do it. For the third inning tonight, it's a 1-2-3 for Dan Minor, sending us to the fourth here in High Point. Rebs and Rockers still scoreless.
Looking for a drool-worthy auto loan? Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President CEO of First Capital Federal Credit Union. Give Fido the ride of his life in a new car, truck, or SUV. With an interest rate as low as 3.49% APR and flexible terms, we can make it happen. Speak with a loan officer today or apply online at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Shipley Energy is more than just an energy company. We're a family tradition. Our goal is to provide outstanding customer service and to make energy easy for you. From heating oil and propane to natural gas and electricity, our team can help. We also offer HVAC services, installation, maintenance, and service plans to keep your home safe and comfortable. In addition, our team can improve the quality of water in your home. To learn more, visit ShipleyEnergy.com or call 855-5-SHIPLEY. We make energy easy.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
It is quite dark here at BB&T Point, but if you're watching on YouTube, you can see that from some of the shots. A jet going by on its way to Greensboro. Mesa leads things off. First pitch from Simmons is dumped in the dirt and past his catcher as he bounces the breaking ball. No score at the end of 3 tonight. 1-0, and a swing and a miss. Fastball. So he starts him off backwards. Mesa, who blooped a base hit in the first inning. Revs had 2 hits in the first, couldn't score. Simmons has retired 8 straight. Pitch here is lined to left center field. He's not going to retire Melky. That's a gapper going all the way to the fence in left center. And Mesa galloping into second and around it. He'll stop there with a double. Ends the streak of 8 in a row, and it's a leadoff extra base hit to begin the fourth. Now Melky 2 for 2 tonight.
First baseman, number 16, Isaias Tejeda.
And that'll bring up Tejeda, who hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Simmons from the stretch. And the first offering to Tejeda is inside. He jumps back. Mesa now, last 22 games, he's hit up over 370. And that's his 13th extra base hit in those 22. Back on May 15th, he was hitting 231. Now he's way over 300. Pitch is fouled back against the netting by Tejeda. Now it's a ball and a strike. Malky chatting with Dante Bichette Jr. as he leads from second base, two former Yankee prospects. Simmons is ready. And the 1-1, it is lined to left field, right at Schaefer, but over his head, and it one-hops the wall. Mesa read it, he's around third, he'll score the first run of the night, and Tejeda into second with a stand-up double. Back-to-back doubles here in the top of the fourth inning, and the Revs have struck first. It's 1-0. Now Mesa, there was no doubt about his. His was in the gap, splitting the two outfielders in left and center. Tejeda hit his right at Schaefer, who stutter stepped back. And the question was, would it have enough backspin and carry to stay up and sail over his head? And that's exactly what it did. And here's Henry Castillo. He swings first pitch and launches one high in the air to shallow right. Marenkov coming in, and he'll make the play for out number one. Tejeda unable to advance on that. But for Tejeda, adding to some history there, it's his 11th double this year, third this series, by the way. And that is the 73rd double of his Revs career. He's now within 6 of Eric Patterson for third most. He ranks 4th. Here's Dotel. First pitch swinging and a foul back against the netting, and the bat slipped out of his hands. As he will head back to recover that. Tejeda also the RBI, the 149th of his Revs career, and that ties Brian Pounds for 9th most. He was 10th. He had moved ahead of Jose Herrera into 10th last week. Now ties Pounds for 9th. Pitch to Dotel, a swing and a foul back again, up over the roof. Dotel, a strikeout victim his first time up tonight. Batting with Tejeda at second, one down. One run home. And the pitch, he swings, lines it right center field, and Marenkov dives and can't get it. Going all the way back to the fence. Tejeda scores. Dotel motoring for third. He's there with a stand-up triple. And a 2-0 lead here in the top of the fourth inning on 3 extra base hits. Dotel was sat the last 2 days, hoping it would rejuvenate him. And he ropes one the other way and past the dive of the right fielder. RBI triple, a 2-0 lead. And here's James Skelton, who will try to get Dotel home. Third baseman Gomez is up. And the first pitch missing inside, a ball. Now Dotel drives in his 13th run. Pitch, it is down low, 2-0. That triple, the 9th by a Revs hitter this season. Dotel with 3 of them now. Stretch from Simmons, the 2-0 to Skelton, and a swing and a high pop foul. First baseman Cardullo hustling in. The catcher Austin back to the backstop, and it's in the crowd. Skelton, who grounded out to first base, his first time up. Two balls, one strike. Stretch from Simmons. And the pitch, a swing and a drive, center field. And this will send Sams back deep into left center. Catch is made. He will nonchalantly grab it and toss it in. Dotel tags and scores easily. It is 3-0. And the Revs with a 3-run fourth inning as James Skelton adds the sac fly.
Third baseman, number 12.
He is built like a middle infielder, even though he's a catcher, but the man has pop, and he drove that ball deep to the deepest part of the park to make absolutely certain that Dotel would come in. Here's Justin Trapp, who swings and misses, or Nina, excuse me, batting before Trapp. The base is cleared off, 2 outs, but 3 runs home. The pitch, it is inside. Nina jumps back. Skelton, who's been one of their best hitters in situational opportunities, his second sac fly, both are in this series. Pitch is a fastball for a strike, 1-2 on Nina. And the Revs, who have scored 2, 2, and 3 so far in this series, have a 3-run inning. Pitch to Nina, he swings, sends a foul past us down the right field side, and a couple of guys backing away as it goes right in between them and bounces out of the property. Probably a wise decision on their part. It was coming in hot. Another 1-2. And it just missed away. Good eye. Revs with their biggest inning since Saturday night at home against the Ducks. Pitch is outside and Nina works it full. 3-0 the lead here in the top of the fourth, trying to salvage one in Carolina tonight before the trip goes to Somerset. Now the 3-2. And a swing and a line smash to left field for a base hit down the line. And Nina will head to second base. He's there with 2. Gomez at third base, leaping as high as he could. His hat flew off. And the ball flew by. A rocket down the line as Nina turns on one and has his first extra base hit with York. 4 extra base hits in this inning against not James Simmons, our friend from a few years back, Seth Simmons, who came in tonight with the league's lowest opposing average and whip. And here's Trapp with Nina at second. First pitch, a swing and a foul back. Threatening skies overhead. Still. But it doesn't seem to be much of a punch to those clouds. And that's fine as we play here in the fourth inning. Simmons sets and steps off. Nina is now 4 for 13 with York, his first extra base hit. Pitch to Trapp, that's high. Nina's 6th double overall this year. And you figure that what he'll do for the team, you hope good defense and put his bat on the ball and hit a bunch of singles based on what he's done over the years with some doubles mixed in. Pitch to Trapp, he lunges forward and pops it up. And it's Simmons coming in to the front of the mound, and he'll make the play himself. And Cardullo dives behind him to get out of the way. Simmons had called for it, and Cardullo dives like he was taking cover to get out of the way there. But the Revs score 3 times in the fourth on 4 hits, all extra bases. 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is 3-0 York.
If you own a tractor-trailer business, then you know the cost of having your rig down instead of on the road. Rivers Truck Center in Red Lion keeps your trucks on the road by providing a one-stop shop for all your trucking needs. Rivers handles full-service truck sales and carries a full line of parts for all makes and models, has their own full-service collision center, and provides 24-hour emergency towing and roadside assistance. Check out riverstruck.com for more info. There's a reason Rivers Truck Center has been in business for over 40 years. They really do care.
Mom and Dad, add your little baseball fan to the York Revolution roster with a Rookie Revs membership presented by People's Bank. Memberships include 6 ticket vouchers, behind-the-scenes tours, an exclusive team autograph session, plus a Rookie Revs backpack and more. All that for just $27. It's kid-sized Revs time. Rookie Revs memberships presented by People's Bank. Details at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day, on your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
York's home for the NFL. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. York.
Revs building a 3-0 lead. 3 runs in the top of the fourth inning against Seth Simmons, who had allowed just 2 runs in 27 innings his previous 4 starts. First pitch from Dan Miner is in for a strike on Bichette, leading things off. 3-4-5 due up. There's the 0-1, and a swing and a ground ball to short. Castillo comes up, gloves cleanly, fires to first, and got him. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report, sounds like there's a chance that Dent could play tomorrow. He had something up with his wrist after the knee problem. Here's via Sergi Rosa, and Miner missing high and away with a breaking ball. Rosa strikeout his first time. 1-0, fastball high and outside. Dustin Richardson rehabbing the elbow. 2-0, swinging a high fly to right field toward the corner. Dotel gives it a look, and it actually lands in the section just over to our right. One guy did a great job of pointing at it. Another guy did a fantastic job of letting it land in the seat next to him. Pitch to Rosa, that's high, 3-1. Handed it to one of the younger fans, which is nice. Pitch, it is swung on, smacked this way again, and foul to the front row, the only row of seating at the top of the stands over to our right here at the end of this concourse. And that young lady might need a new change of pants after that shot came flying at her. Here's a swing and a foul the other way and left. And this will end up in the stands on the third base side. So everybody's going to have to dive for cover with Rosa taking these swings. No side of the stadium is safe. Full count. Here's the payoff again. And a swing at a high pop. Tejeda looking at it from first. Casilla as well. And it lands just down in front of our perch again. That landed about 5 steps down from our seat. right next to a couple of girls who, I think one's more interested in her phone and the other one's eating. Right next to them, they had no idea where to go. Pitch here is lined to right center, and Rosa earns his way on. This is in the alley. Dotel circles it, cuts it off, guns it towards second, but Rosa slides in. And it's a one-out double, and he really earned that. All those foul balls, some were hit hard, but he straightens it out and finds the gap in right center. Now, he's been a good addition for them already. We told his story yesterday, a guy that got cut 3 times from the famed high school program at George Washington in New York City, but stayed after it. Got drafted out of Odessa College by the Marlins, was a championship MVP for them at AA, and Rule 5 to the A's. Now Minor misses high on Marenkov, who was in the A's system with Rosa, Sportman, Corey Walter. Marenkov, who singled his first time up tonight. 1-0. And it's a called strike. Fastball, outer half from Dan. 3-0 the lead. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Minor, who was an Astros prospect, started and relieved. 9th round pick in 2012. Now delivers, and in the dirt, Skelton down on top of it. Minor was drafted by Houston out of Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Majored in kinesiology and physical therapy. Now the 2-1. Swinging a chopper toward third. Backhanded Nina. It's fair. Long throw. Got him. What a play. Angeles Nina right against the foul line at third. Made a clean short hop snag on the backhand on the chopper. And a throw from clear across the other side of the diamond and then some behind the bag. Was right on the money at first. 2 outs in the inning. Rosa has to stay at second base. And that'll bring up Steven Cardullo, who Minor struck out the first time they faced. Trying to put up a 0 after the Revs hung 3 in the top half. 3-0 here in the 4th. And first pitch, fastball, it's low. Minor ready. The 1-0. And he got that one over. Breaking ball for a strike. 1-1 the count. Trying to work around the 1-out double from Rosa, who leads from second. Lights are starting to take effect here. As we get a little bit later in the evening, the pitch. Called strike, outside corner. Cutter from Dan. And he's ahead 1-2. Stretch from Minor. And the pitch. Swinging a foul coming this direction again. Listen to this. Yep, I thought it was going to land right in front of our mic. It landed a little bit shy of it and stayed out of our little deck in front of us here. These guys in this section in front of us, the row in front of those girls a moment ago just got one. This is the place to be. This guy over here to my right has a glove. He's ready. Another 1-2, and a swing and a shot to center. Sportman over into right center, though, is there and squeezes it. So Minor puts up a 0 after the 3-run outburst. Sportman over into right center to grab that drive. And the 1-out double is left on base. We'll go to the 5th tonight. It's the Revs 3 and the Rockers nothing.
Hey, it's the good-looking genius at Broadway Transmission again, and this time I have things on my mind, like warranty and service after the repair. You already know Broadway Transmission has been part of the community for 67 years at the same location. But did you know that in that time, your county has seen many transmission shops close its doors, like
Amco,
Atomic,
Clutch and Go,
Dr. Transmission,
Cotman,
York County Transmission,
Winters,
Goodlings,
Lee Miles,
A1.
What grinds my gears about these closings are the customers are left with no warranty. Stop! Don't make that same mistake. Broadway Transmission has over 40,000 transmission jobs under our belt, and we are still here today standing behind our famous 3-year warranty. We kid around a lot on our ads, but nothing is funny about having no warranty when you need it. Avoid that risk with the only smart choice in all of your county and stop by Broadway Transmission today. Broadway Transmission will get your shift together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
With the new Express Sports football and car racing from the Pennsylvania Lottery, you can play your favorite sports at participating retailers, bars, and restaurants. Make your picks on your play slip, like touchdown pass on the 3rd play, or the first 3 cars to cross the finish line, and watch the fast-paced lifelike action on the big screen. With drawings for cash prizes every 5 minutes, there's never a dull moment. Come on, come on. Yes!
Express Sports from the Pennsylvania Lottery. Compete from your seat. Players must be 18 or older. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Start the 5th inning. Top of the order for the Revs as J.P. Sportman looks at a strike from Seth Simmons, who had allowed 2 runs in 27 innings his previous 4 starts. Revs got 3 off of him in the 4th. Pitch is chopped to shortstop. Coming up the middle is Ladendorf. He gloves the second bounce and fires to first. Now 1 down here in the 5th inning. Dan Minor working around that 1-out double. And this is, so far, a big bounce-back outing for him. And in fact, he has now taken a shot out at least into the 4th. In 5 of his last 7 starts, 4 of the last 5 as Casillas shortens and takes upstairs. And in the case of tonight, he is taking it through the 4th inning. 1-0 pitch and a swing and a high fly to shallow left. Ladendorf out from short along the line and in fair territory. He's got it. On the pop-up, 2 down. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors for York. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for High Point. We'll bring up Melky Mesa, who's 2 for 2. Single, double, run scored. Simmons to the plate, and a swing and a foul back off the netting. Wind and the pitch, and a swing and a foul tip behind the plate. 2 strikes on Mesa. Oh boy, apparently High Point's audio isn't working with their stream tonight. We're on their video on YouTube, so they are promoting the fact that our audio is with it. Sorry, Rockers fans. It's the pitch from Simmons, way high, and Mesa ducks back. That shave a little too close for comfort. Now we get a chance to anger opposing fan bases every night at home when they watch our videos, so why not here on the road. The 1-2. It is just outside, a fastball. What a good eye from Mesa. I think Simmons wanted that. A wind up and the 2-2. Swinging a bouncer to first. Cardullo away from the bag. He gloves, he turns, he flips, and Simmons just got the foot on. A half step ahead of Mesa's arrival. He was busting it down the line, and they hook it up on the 3-1 play to end the inning. Revs down in order in the top of the fifth. Halfway home tonight from North Carolina. It is the Revs 3, the Rockers nothing.
Hey, Revs fans, as if being a season ticket holder wasn't already awesome enough, did you know that another perk of being a season ticket holder is you get a VIP restaurant card good for deals and discounts at 6 participating restaurants? The VIP restaurant card is good at these restaurants: Venice Pizza and Restaurant, 15% off order for dine-in or take-out. Revival Social Club, 1 free dessert per person per ticket per visit. Fuddruckers, 15% off total purchase. Viet Thai, 10% off your order. Friendlies, 20% off your order. And Iron Horse York, 10% off your entire meal on home game days and $5 off entrees on non-home game days. Lock in your 2019 Rev season ticket plan today. Call 717-801-HITS or visit YorkRevolution.com. Great baseball, great fun, and a VIP restaurant card? Now that's Revs time.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
This is Alexi Casilla. You are listening to Your Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, Sport Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs lead at 3-0. We go to the bottom half of the fifth. 7-8-9 for the Rockers, beginning with Hector Gomez. Singled up the middle his first time tonight. And Minor's first pitch of the inning, right on in there for strike one. Minor 4 innings, 3 hits, no walks, 5 Ks. The strikeouts all in the first 2 innings. Pitch. It is right there again. Strike 2 called. And ahead quickly. The wind in the 0-2. And it misses outside. It'll be Gomez, Schaefer, and Sams this inning. Revs getting all 3 in the 4th. Minor with the pitch, and he misses down low, going off speed on Gomez. Gomez, who as a Brewer got his first major league hit off Clayton Kershaw a few years back. Minor backs off, wasn't quite committed on that one just yet. Now the pitch, and a swing at a ground ball skidding foul down the third base side. So it holds 2-2. Tomorrow night we'll be on from Somerset at actually 6:55. We're going to play Keystone kickoff first. Here's a swing and a liner the other way, foul down the first base side. We'll start that at 5:55 at the end of the herd, and then we'll have a 10-minute pregame before the 7:05 first pitch. That'll be Duke Von Schaman against Liam O'Sullivan tomorrow. There's a cutter that misses outside, and the count goes full. Saturday night will be on after the Belmont Stakes. 6:45 our target, 7:05 again. Pitch from Minor and a swing and a foul off to the first base side and out of play. And that'll be Corey Walter against David Holmberg on Saturday night. Sunday we're on at 12:45, a 1:05 start. Mitch Atkins against David Kubiak. Minor delivers, and a swing and a high fly in right. Dotel over toward the line and into foul territory. He's got it with a couple of quick steps remaining as he shuffled to a stop and jokes with a couple of fans down in the front row right against that sidewall. Down the line and right, and he makes the catch in foul territory. Gomez retired after putting up a pretty good battle with Minor to start the inning. Here's Richie Schaefer. First pitch swung on and fouled against the screen. Schaefer a strikeout his first time up. Revs a 3-0 lead here in the bottom half of the fifth. Minor the 0-1, and that's down in the dirt. One pitch, swing and a miss, high fastball. And Minor jumps ahead. Lights taking effect here with the dark cloud cover. 1-2, breaking ball, that dives low. Now the wind and the 2-2. That's inside, made Schaefer shuffle backward. Now the count goes full. Kalion Sams is on deck. Minor the wind and the pitch. And a called third strike. He paints the outside corner and Schaefer down looking. Dan Minor with his 6th strikeout of the night. And back-to-back hitters this inning. He's gone to a full count on, but has made the pitch he's needed to make. So 2 down on his 6th strikeout of the night. Second time he's gotten Schaefer. And here's Sams, who grounded out to short his first time. First pitch, breaking ball. That's in there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 outs. Minor the 0-1. Fastball up and away, appeal to first. Sam's held in time, says William Owens. Somebody said that all 3 of these umpires are from the Charlotte area. Minor the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good change up there. And Sam's pulled off. Sam's now 32 years old, born in the Netherlands. Curacao descent. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt, 2-2. It's in the Mariners system. After playing 2 years in the Dutch major leagues, he signed with Seattle. And the Padres, later in his career, got to AAA. The pitch to him, he swings, hits it in the air, foul down the right field side. Dotel a look, but another one into these sections down here. Right off the hands of one guy. The kid ends up with it instead. 2-2, it remains on Sams. Minor the pitch, swinging a high, towering fly to shallow left. Trapp is trotting in, calls off Castillo, still coming in, and he's got it in shallow left center. And he was playing deep. Man, did he have to cover some territory to get to it. But a 1-2-3 fifth inning for Dan Miner, who's through 5 shutout innings tonight. And the Revs with a 3-0 lead as we head to the 6th.
As you clean it out, keep in mind Community Aid's looking for your lucky leftovers. After you wrap up your yard sale, donate what's left over at your closest Community Aid Drive-Up Donation Center. They're attached to each of Community Aid's incredible thrift stores in our area. Hanover, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Mechanicsburg, and Selinsgrove. Community Aid wants your lucky leftovers to help more than 750 local charities. Learn more at communityaid.net. But don't forget, give your lucky leftovers to Community Aid. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Are you on your way to work right now? Trudging along and heading to the same job you're just not too enthused about any longer? Hearing this ad might just mean it's your lucky day. Give your career a reboot with the York Post Office. The York Post Office is now hiring rural mail carriers. Work in a fast-paced, dynamic environment. Hiring for non-career positions with career eligibility. Starting at $17.78 per hour with all eligible for health benefits. Suitable vehicle for delivery is required on some routes. Get your foot in the door on a new career today. Apply online at USPS.com.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Start the 6th inning, 3-0. Revs in front. Tejeda leads off the frame. Pitch from Simmons is chopped to third. Gomez waits back on the second hop, unloads it across to first, and gets Tejeda by his stride. One away as he hollers in disgust to himself. A one pitch out for Simmons, who has now retired 5 straight. He had sat down 8 in a row earlier in the game. Long walk back from Tejeda as Castillo will dig in next. Simmons, the way he's pitched this year, he's a guy that you want to get him while you can. Pitch to Castillo, that's inside, he jumps back. And they missed a chance in the first inning, but rallied for 3 in the 4th, leading at 3-0. There's the 1-0 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Might have been a changeup. Castillo's lined to second and flied out to right. Simmons to the plate. And that's down and in. Castillo was dancing out of the way there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the 2-1. Breaking ball, that's slow. Castillo, a little half squat, watching it into the catcher's mid. Now, no doubt the Revs have struggled on this stretch. 3rd straight series heading into the finale, trying to avoid a sweep. 3-1, and a swing and a miss. Fastball. And trying to successfully avoid that sweep for the 2nd straight series. They did it at home against Long Island Sunday. Won that one 3-2. Pitch to Castillo. He chases down low, and he's down swinging. He went down out of the zone. Would have been ball 4. And down on strikes. That is Simmons' 2nd strikeout all night. First since the 2nd inning. Got Castillo to reach there, trying to protect. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Dotel. First pitch, he shortens, shows a bunt, and a breaking ball hooks outside. 3-0 the lead. Dotel with An RBI triple and a run scored in that 3-run fourth inning. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Pitch, swing and a miss as he hacks away at one up above belt high. Revs do have bullpen activity. I don't know if that'll be to start the inning. There's the 1-1. Fastball, it's a called strike. Minor's longest outing this year, 5 2/3, which was at Sugarland May 15th. I'm not sure that I trust the pitch count here to go off that. Pitch to Dotali, swings, hits one high and deep but foul. My goodness, home run distance out toward the right field parking lot, past our perch, over the end of the concourse and out toward the entrance gate. But boy, he straightens that out. He'll be rounding the bases. Another 1-2 and a half swing. He went around on it, foul tipped into the mitt on a high fastball. And the inning ends with a strikeout instead. 1-2-3-6 with 2 Ks for Simmons. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 6. It's still 3-0 York.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Planning your next visit to York? Book your stay at Courtyard by Marriott. Conveniently situated near local businesses, shopping, dining, downtown, and local attractions, Courtyard by Marriott features a state-of-the-art lobby, inviting flexible spaces to work or relax, free Wi-Fi, our well-equipped fitness center, and a bistro offering healthy options and refreshing choices, including Starbucks and an evening bar. Your stay is sure to be more comfortable, productive, and enjoyable than ever before. Courtyard by Marriott, 2799 Concord Road in York. Book your stay at 717-840-7840.
Want to give your child the best birthday ever without hosting, planning, or cleanup work? Book a York Revolution birthday party at People's Bank Park. Parties include 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Kessler's hot dogs and pizza, goodie bags for all guests, and Penn State Children's Hospital playground wristbands. The birthday child gets a custom Revs jersey and throws out a first pitch, and the whole crowd sings happy birthday before the party enjoys a customized Revs birthday cake. Birthdays at a Revs game. Best birthday ever. Details at yorkrevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Bottom of the 6th inning, 3-0. Revs lead it. Pitch count not available to us, but Dan Minor is lifted for Julio Perez. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. This will be the top of the order batting for a 3rd time. And that is sometimes when a starter gets into trouble, and sometimes is when Minor has gotten into trouble. But what a job he did tonight. 5 shutout innings, 3 hits, no walks, 6 Ks. I know sometimes Mace doesn't want to push it with a starter when he gets an effort like that. Let him feel 100% great about it going into his next start, and he was fantastic tonight. So Perez takes over. Ladendorf is the hitter. And Perez's first pitch of the evening is down low. Ladendorf a strikeout and a line out to right field tonight. Perez was in for a 1/3 of an inning on Monday. There's the 1-0. Fastball called strike. He is 1-2 with a 6.06 ERA in 18 outings. The 1-1, swinging a foul back. On Monday, he hit the first batter that he faced with a pitch, but then got a fly out, ending the 6th inning. Revs were down 1 at the time. They would tie it in the 8th, but lose in extras. Now the 1-2, and a breaking ball misses up and in. The Rockers have right-hander Edwin Carl loosening down in front of us. Top of the order, Ladendorf, Austin, and Bichette. Perez is ready. And the 2-2, swinging a bounce foul down the third base side. Ladendorf will make him do it again. Dan Miner tonight, bouncing back from his previous outing when he allowed 8. He is now allowed 3 earned or fewer in 6 out of 7 starts. None tonight. 2-2 again, and a swing and a foul back. Ladendorf fights off another high fastball. Miner no walks tonight. He's now walked 5 and has struck out 37 in 8 outings, 7 starts, 32 and a third innings for the year. Tremendous ratio. Another 2-2 and another foul sent in the air backward. It is the 5th time in 7 starts that he's had more strikeouts than innings. He took a shutout at least into the 4th for the 4th time in 5 and 5th time in 7. Good stuff tonight from Miner. Perez, another 2-2. And a swing and a well-hit ball to center, but Sportman back, couple steps waiting on it. He's right there. And Ladendorf flies to straightaway center, medium deep, but Sportman had it all the way. And there's one down here in the bottom of the 6th.
The catcher, number 20.
Perez has now retired the first batter in 14 of his 19 outings, and that's a very important stat for the relievers. Here's Brett Austin, who's struck out and flied out. Revs a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch from Perez just missed, down and away. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard tonight, Long Island a 6-0 lead behind Sean Nolan in the 6th inning at New Britain. They lead High Point by a 1.5 games in the standings entering the day. 1-0, fastball called strike. Lancaster at home leads Sugarland 5-3 in the 3rd inning. Now the 1-1. Down and in, and that almost clipped Austin, who stumbled out of the way in near his shins. Somerset at home leads Southern Maryland 1-0 in the 3rd inning. Ryan Cushmall, the starting pitcher for them tonight. Former Long Island closer who they had just signed. He had been in Mexico in recent years. Ducks closer a couple of years back. Perez, the 2-1. Fastball missed outside. Command has been the big thing for the bullpen, obviously. From the stretch, the 3-1. It's a called strike as he nails Skelton's mitt with that heater. So full count. Base is empty, 1 down here in the 6th inning. Perez ready, the payoff pitch. Swinging a foul tip back to the backstop. Austin hangs in there. Dante Bichette Jr. on deck. 3-0 York here in the bottom half of the 6th tonight. Perez in first after Minor's 5-inning gem this evening. Perez ready again. And he fires, swinging a foul straight back again. That's one thing in this series. It seems like there has been just an inordinate amount of high point foul balls with 2 strikes. Austin will make Perez work a little more. Switch hitter batting from the left. And Perez again ready. And again to the plate. And a swing, a ground ball skidding to second. Alexi backhands and the runaway throw in the dirt. Tejeda makes the backhand pick as he falls back onto his back. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A beauty defensively. And it started with Alexi backhanding the sharp grounder. And with all his momentum going away from first, he chucked it over there, and Tejeda made the play on the throw in the dirt. Or I'm sorry, the throw on the rubber pellets. Made a clean backhand stab as he fell onto his backside and held the bag. 2 down. Here's Bichette Jr. as he asks for time and backs out. Most often, Alexi's throws on those are totally accurate. This time, he got some big-time help as Bichette swings and misses on a high, hard one. Bichette a fly out and a ground out tonight. No balls and a strike on the league's leading hitter. Pitch from Perez, fastball missed outside. Three 3-0 the lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One breaking ball. He swings, pops it up. Tejeda coming back toward the net on the first base side, and it lands 2 rows in, just over the netting. 1-2 on Bichette. Had just enough room there. It's one thing in minor league stadiums, not as much foul territory as there are in many of the big league parks, which helps the hitters. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A high fastball from Perez, who works a 1-2-3. Bottom half of the 6th inning. And the Rockers down in order. Mace goes to his bullpen here in the 6th. And Perez goes 1-2-3. We'll go to the 7th tonight. It's the Revs 3 and the Rockers nothing.
We went to other stores and compared theirs to ours. We compared quantities, we compared quality. From cereal to celery, from sushi to salad. And while many things were similar, there was only one huge difference. The lowest price is at Wise Markets. So take our word and shop around without shopping around. Look for our new price comparison tags. You can buy groceries anywhere you like, but you'll always spend less at Wise.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Business owners, First Capital Federal Credit Union can help equip your business for success. Hello, I'm Sue DiStefano, President and CEO. Now through June 30th, we're offering you an annual percentage rate as low as 4.65% on equipment loans. When it comes to growing your business, we're with you every step of the way. Don't wait. Apply today at firstcapitalfcu.com. First Capital, putting you and your county first for 65 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
First Capital Federal Credit Union.
Planting a tree, putting in a mailbox, whatever your project, Columbia Gas reminds you to be safe and call 811 before you dig and know what's below. Safe digging is no accident. Call 811 at least 3 business days before you start your digging project, and your utility companies will come out to mark any underground lines near your work area. Calling 811 is free for Pennsylvania homeowners, and it's the law. For more information, visit ColumbiaGasPA.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Head of the 7th inning, and the Rockers are in their bullpen. Right-hander Edwin Carl, the new pitcher. And the Revs with a lead as Seth Simmons exits. Was 5-1 and won 4 in a row. James Skelton leading off the 7th. First pitch from Carl is in the dirt. 3-0 the lead, and Skelton has had a hand in that. Sac fly in the 4th. Grounded out the time before that. 1-0. It is a fastball in for a strike. Skelton, Nina, and Trapp this inning. A wind and the 1-1. Swing and a loop at second. Bichette is right there, drifting back into shallow right. And a jam shot, bloop pop-up handled for out number 1. We have some drunk here on this Thirsty Thursday down in front of our booth who's trying to rib Nate Coronado coaching at first. He is focused on him for some reason and is hollering at him. Here is Angeles Nina, who fouls the first one back. Nina's flied out and doubled tonight. He is now 4 for 13 with York. Carl the wind, the pitch. It's down and away. If they could have had a Thirsty Wednesday, we would be most of the way to Somerset by now. Now the next one's sent in the air down past us, right field side, and off the concourse and out toward the parking lot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right past a fellow who appears to have had so many on this Thirsty Thursday that he had no clue that it whizzed right by his ear. He looked half asleep as it went right past him. 1-2 to Nunez, swing and a miss. Breaking ball gets him. And that is out number 2 here in the 7th inning. Edwin Carl, no record in 5 outings. He's made 1 start. He's been hit hard, 6.52 ERA, and 18 hits in 9 2/3 coming in. Opponents have hit 375. Here's Justin Trapp, who looks at one low and outside. Revs with a 3-0 lead here in the 7th inning. Trapp is flied out and popped up. 1-0. That's low again. Fastball misses away. Carl was in the American Association last year with Winnipeg. He got in the Double-A with the Royals early in his career. He's from New Mexico, former New Mexico Lobo. And he delivers low, and that's ball 4. So Trapp walks on 4 pitches. And we'll go back to the top of the order. And J.P. Sportman, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Has flied out and grounded out twice. Pitch from Carl, that's, I believe, just outside. Perhaps it was called a strike. Again, we have the very nondescript strike call behind home plate tonight. Pitch is ripped, left side, base hit, Sportman. Trapp up to second, he'll stop there. And it's first and second with Alexi Casilla coming up as Sportman hammers a single to left field. And here comes Casilla, who's 1 for 3 with a double tonight. That base hit for Sportman, the Revs' 7th. Looks like Jamison McGrain is up in the Revs' bullpen. And Carl stretches and comes home, and a swing and a foul back against the screen. Strike one on Casilla. Trying to add to the lead with a 2-out threat here. Carl had the first 2 of the inning, but walk, trap, and then Sportman rocketing a single. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a bouncing ball right side, right in front of the runner. Sportman, Bichette's got it, and the throw to first gets Alexi by a step. Hustling down the line, Bichette had to wait back, but he throws him out at first. And that will do it for the Revs in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left. It's stretch time here in High Point. Revs 3, Rockers nothing.
Home of the judgment-free zone, Planet Fitness is your home away from home plate this baseball season with 2 convenient locations in York. Planet Fitness offers a clean, comfortable environment, tons of cardio and strength equipment, free fitness training to all members, and extended hours for those early risers or late-night treadmill triumphanters. And best of all, you get all this for just $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Facing a legal issue can be a frightening time. What's my course of action? How do I know who to call? Fortunately, the York County Bar Association makes it easy. Now, you only need to make one call to find the right lawyer for you. Call the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right lawyer with our Attorney Connection Lawyer Referral Service. Just call 854-8755 or visit yorkbar.com. Don't hesitate in getting the help you need. Contact the York County Bar Association and let us help you find the right attorney at the right time.
You trust AAA to work at every mile. But AAA doesn't just cover your car. They can also cover your home. AAA Home Insurance protects every square foot. And when you add AAA Home Insurance to AAA Auto Insurance, you get more protection and more savings. Insurance that's not just insurance. Talk to your local AAA insurance agent today or visit AAA.com to learn more about AAA Home Insurance.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
And at the bottom half of the 7th inning, Revs lead it 3-0. Jamison McGrain, the new pitcher. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Back-to-back days for him. He had a 1-2-3 6th inning yesterday. And via Sergi Rosa will lead things off tonight. 1 for 2, a strikeout and a double. McGrain ready to go. His first pitch of the night, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fastball. Out of that nice, easy delivery. He is blessed with the big arm. He's no record, 3.60 ERA in 12 outings. Pitch, it is swung on and missed. 2 in a row. Since May 4th, his second outing of the year, McGrain 9 innings, 7 hits, 1 run. Has walked 7, but has struck out 12. The 0-2. And he went way up high. Rosa wouldn't chase. Middle third of the order, Rosa, Marenkov, and Cardullo. McGrain ready. Delivers. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with the high fastball. He stayed with it. And there's one away here in the bottom of the 7th.
The sheets running down Lucky Road. The game is section 104.
And that'll bring up Marenkov, who's 1 for 2, singled early in the game and then grounded out his next time. Both against Minor, who was excellent tonight. 5 shutout on 3 hits. First pitch to Marenkov. He swings and misses on a fastball. Well, McGrain with swing and miss stuff here coming in. Had 1 K yesterday in the 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 0-1. And that misses high, a fastball. Revs trying to get out of here with 1 win on the first leg of this trip. Pitch. It is a fastball. What did they call? I believe they called strike. Couldn't see his hand, but I think a little hand action did go up. 1-2. That's what the board has. And McGrain ready. He fires and misses up and away this time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Been a lot of fastballs from him. Maybe exclusively so far. He does have a good one. Now ready. And the 2-2. Swinging a foul straight back. Revs scoring tonight in the 4th inning. 3 runs on 4 extra base hits. RBI double Tejeda, RBI triple Dotel, sac fly from Skelton. McGrain settles and delivers, and a swing and a foul back again. Another high fastball, but Marenkov hangs in there. Still some daylight here on this, what has been a gray, cloudy afternoon and evening. It's pretty humid earlier. Did some walking around town, then obviously around the stadium if you saw our video tour on Facebook. Pitch from McGrain, swinging a drive down the line in left, chased by Trapp, who dives and just missed it. It one-hops the wall. He's up to his feet and heaves it in, and Marenkov wins that lengthy battle and doubles down the line in left. Trapp squats down for a moment, and I think just catching his breath, he's walking back to his position. But it's just the 4th hit of the night for the Rockers. Marenkov has 2 of them. And a 1-out base runner at second for Steven Cardullo. Skelton visits the mound briefly to chat signs. And the shutout now being threatened. And the tying run moves to the on-deck area. That'll be Hector Gomez. Cardullo is struck out and lined out to center in his 2 at-bats. And Trapp gave it a great effort. McGrain ready, first pitch to Cardullo, and it's in the dirt, and what a pick from Skelton. Not sure how he gloved it cleanly. It may have gloved him, but he's got it. It is ball 1, no advancement. Looked like it bounced in front of home plate, and he caught it cleanly somehow. Now the 1-0, and a swing and a pop-up, and it's Nina at third calling for it. He's right there and squeezes. Right near where the grass would be on this synthetic turf. And Nina handled it with Castillo charging over in that direction as well. 2 down here in the 7th inning. I wonder how close Trapp was on that dive in left. He gave it quite the effort. Looked like he came awfully close. McGrain trying to work around the 1-out double, and he'll now face Hector Gomez, who's 1 for 2. Revs are going to get Pete Tago up in the pen. McGray in the pitch. Fastball just missed. I guess outside. Now Tago begins to toss with Sandy. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball past him. Revs leading at 3-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. McGrain trying to send it to the 8th tonight. He tugs down at his pant leg. And now ready on the hill. 1-1. Swinging a foul back. From here, it appears that it's been almost all fastballs down in our angle down the line in right field here. He's ahead 1-2. Mace putting him in a late inning situation with the lead here tonight. Showing a boost of confidence in the young righty, who has pitched well. He's ready. Check back at second, the 1-2. Swinging a high fly to right center. Sportman and Dotel converge. It's Wellington. He calls and he catches, and the inning is over. Jamison McGrain, a scoreless 7th inning. It's his 11th scoreless outing in the last 12. And they use him in the 7th inning tonight. He goes scoreless, working around the 1-out double with Marin Cove left on base. We're going to the 8th tonight. Revs 3, Rockers nothing.
Everything you've worked for may be facing a hostile takeover, but step outside the boardroom and look around. Not taking care of business right now could leave you dealing with a hostile takeover by crabgrass later this summer. And broadleaf weeds are just beneath the surface, ready to take their share of your turf too. Prevent hostile takeovers. Call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and give your lawn a good, healthy start this year. Heritage Lawn can apply crabgrass pre-emergent and quality fertilizer now to fortify your lawn for later. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com. World-class care right in your backyard.
The Dietz and Blewett Diamond Deck at Peoples Bank Park is sponsored by Dietz and Blewett Insurance Company. Dietz and Blewett Insurance Company has been serving the York and Central PA areas for more than 10 years. Visit their new location on 2000 South Queen Street, where you'll find friendly, courteous staff who put their clients first. Google them on the web for a free quote. At Dietz and Blewett Insurance, you'll find the best rates on home, auto, health, life, and business insurance.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank has been serving York County for more than 150 years. Always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make York County great. And to you having a great time at Peoples Bank Park. Peoples Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Catch the Revs all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Start the 8th. First pitch is low on Malky Mesa, leading things off 3-0 York. Edwin Carl stays in. The next one is swung on and bounced foul into the Revs dugout. Mesa, Tejeda, and Castillo. Malky tonight 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. He has been hot. Had a mini 4-game hitting streak ended yesterday as Carl misses down and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 runs, 7 hits for the Revs. No runs, 4 hits for the Rockers. The 2-1. It is swung on, drilled, right center field. Marin Cove heading over, and he's there. Hung up for him on the line drive the other way. Now Mesa hits it hard again, but this one at the right fielder for out number 1. Revs again with Tago loosening for the 8th. They used him in that role at home on Sunday against Long Island. He was electric. 1, 2, 3 with a couple Ks. And struggled Monday in the 10th inning and lost, facing 2 hitters, 2 base hits. Here's Tejeda, who takes a strike. Tonight, 1 for 3, an RBI double that started the scoring back in the 4th. And then he scored as well. Pitch from Carl, he swings, bounces it to short. Ladendorf has to charge, he gloves, he slings it to first, and it's in time. Coming up on that bounder. And they say here that the turf, I don't know if it'll be different when it's really hot, but with the new turf, they say it's a little spongy and slow on ground balls. But the thought is that maybe as they play on it over the years to come, it'll get matted down and it'll be a faster surface. But for as high of bounces as you might get, and they say that it is slow on ground balls. Here's Henry Castillo. First pitch, he steps toward it but keeps the hands back, and it's low. Castillo 0 for 3 tonight. Line out, fly out, strikeout. Pitch to him, swing and a miss, fastball. The Rockers in the bottom of the 8th inning will have 8, 9, and 1. That's who Tago's getting ready for. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, fastball. Low scoring game tonight, and the Revs, who have scored 3 or fewer in 7 of the last 9, hoping to make this stand up and be enough. Pitch, it is upstairs, 2-2. Trying to end a 3-game skid, a 9-game road skid, and the Rockers' 5-game winning streak. Here's a swing and a foul back. And we'll do it again. 2-2 it stays. Carl, a short sideways step to the windup, fires, and a swing and a miss. Got him on a high fastball. And Edwin Carl, with a couple of scoreless innings, goes 1, 2, 3 here in the 8th. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th tonight. Revs lead it here in High Point, 3-0.
Hear that? It's the sound of summer. Sound nice? Call Kona Ice. We do it all. Schools, sporting events, parties, both corporate and birthday. You name it, we'll be there. We bring the party to you. If you need a little bit of fun in your life, we're the shaved ice truck for you. Oh, and we fundraise too. This summer, cool down with Kona Ice. Give us a call at 1-800-KONA-ICE or visit us online at www.kona-ice.com. Kona Ice. Flavor our world.
The malls and the internet are filled with places that sell running gear. But where do you go for performance track and field gear, technical help, and reasonable pricing?
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes' reputation is widely known. They've been outfitting beginners to nationally ranked runners for more than 30 years, and their selection of brands and models is unmatched anywhere in Central PA. Training shoes, track spikes, specialty shoes for all field events. If Flying Feet doesn't carry it, then you probably don't need it. All this at prices that will pleasantly surprise you. Flying Feet's entire staff is knowledgeable of what you need. Beginners and pros come away from Flying Feet with the right advice and the right shoe for their needs. And that applies to the needed accessories, replacement spike elements of all sizes, shot and discus implements, running apparel and sports tights, and Under Armour performance apparel for specialty track and field equipment and the know-how without the specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
Just off exit 18 of I-83 on Mount Rose Avenue next to Battery Warehouse in York.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Head of the bottom of the 8th inning, Peter Tago is in. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. Revs with a 3-0 lead. Richie Schaefer will lead things off. It is 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Tago ready to go. From the belt, delivers. First pitch fastball is over for a strike. The flame-throwing righty who was electric against Long Island Sunday, but then the loss, giving up 2 hits in the 10th Monday night, and he misses down and away. Overall, 0-1, a 5.40 ERA in 12 outings. Works very quickly. The 1-1. Slider lined. Oh, leaping play at third. Angeles Nina ends up on his side. And he leaps up to catch the first out of the 8th. It wasn't smoked. It was a soft line drive, but Nina, who's not the tallest, had to get up. And he did, and he snagged it as he fell down to the turf, 1 away. Always huge to get that first out. And now Sams, who grounds the first one to short. Castillo to his left, takes his time, makes the throw. 2 down, and this one on 1 pitch for Tago here in the bottom of the 8th inning. As Castillo shuffled to his left, had it, pumped twice, and got set to step into that throw. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Ladendorf at the top of the order. The 8th inning has been a huge inning for the Rockers all year. First pitch is down in the dirt. They've scored 48 runs in the 8th, twice that of the team with the next highest total, Lancaster. As Skelton got the worst of that pitch in the dirt, he needs a moment. And as a team, they have batted .323 in the 8th. Yesterday helped those numbers. Tago, though, trying to shut him down here in the 8th inning tonight. As Skelton puts the mask back on. Ladendorf 0 for 3. Tago, the pitch. Fastball, it's a called strike. Good one, down in the zone. 1-1 the count. Trying to get it to Pat Young for the 9th. The pitch, it's in the dirt. Or the rubber. 2 balls and a strike. The brown painted turf. Tago to the belt. He delivers. Swing and a shot at second. And Alexi's there toward the middle. He fields cleanly and throws over to first. It's a 1-2-3 8th inning for Peter Tago here tonight. Didn't have the strikeouts in this one. All 3 were put in play, but that's a thing of beauty as well. He sets them down in order, and we're going to the 9th here tonight in Carolina. It is the Revs 3, the Rockers nothing.
One of downtown York's gems, Revival Social Club is the place to be in York. Experience our imaginatively, globally inspired menu with everything made from scratch using fresh local products. Try our innovative, creative cocktails at happy hour, Monday through Friday from 4:30 to 6:30. Pop-up events and brunches, dinner with the family, and the perfect party venue with a private room for up to 40 people upstairs. That's Revival Social Club, 19 North George Street in York. Check us out online at revivalsocialclubyork.com.
Image 360 York is your choice for graphics that enhance, signage that works, and displays that inform. Everything from color change car wraps to vehicle wraps for your entire fleet, custom window graphic, decals and lettering, interior signage graphics and displays. Don't replace when you can reface. Call Rob and his team at 717-757-4909. That's 757-4909. Or order online at image360.com/YorkPA. It's fast, affordable, and convenient. Image 360, 2260 Industrial Highway in York.
Sports injury? Walk into WellSpan Urgent Orthopedics for immediate care. No appointment is ever needed. Our orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are here to treat you. Visit wellspan.org/urgent orthopedics today for hours at our York and Hanover locations.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. York.
First pitch swinging here in the 9th inning. Dotel deep to right field and gone! Opposite field home run right under the video board in right. Wellington Dotel parks his first of the year. And the Revs add to the lead 4-0 here in the 9th inning. Dotel steps on home, raises the hands to the skies, and has had a big night indeed after getting back-to-back days off. RBI triple to right early in the game, a solo homer to right here late in the game. Opposite field and driving it on both, and here's James Skelton who swings and fouls the first one back. Edwin Carl still in for High Point, his 3rd inning of relief. And Dotel clobbering his first of the year. What a night he's had. 0-1 pitch. It is down low. So a 4-0 lead. No longer a save situation as Young gets ready. And the 1-1, it's a fastball for a strike. The flags are still at the moment. Early in the game, they looked like they were going right to left. And I thought earlier this week it was flying to left, but not carrying to right. Here's a swing and a pop foul. Left side, Gomez a look from third, but out of room and out of play. But Dotel, man, going oppo for the big fly right under the video board structure into the High Point University vintage seats section. Into the purple in right field. Pitch to Skelton, breaking ball, try to check, appeal to third, and no swing, says Josh Tassis. 2-2 on Skelton. Dotel, it's such a pure swing. We were still coming out of the break. And he sat back-legged it. Didn't drift, had a good hip turn. Connected with it, barreled it, and he stood there and watched it for just a split second. I think he knew he got it. As Carl misses down low, it'll be 3-2. Good for him. He deserves to savor it for a little bit. He had been struggling. 3-2 pitch and a swing on a well-hit ball deep in left center field. And this one is caught by Richie Schaefer going back onto the warning track in deep left. Skelton drills one to the opposite field. Revs doing some opposite field hitting tonight, which is what they worked on at 5 o'clock today. Skelton put a charge into that, but Schaefer going back deep from left made the over-the-shoulder grab. Skelton continues to drive it, though. Had a sac fly earlier tonight that was hit plenty deep. One down, here's Nina. First pitch, fastball, in for a strike. Nina 1 for 3 with a double back in the 4th. Did strike out against Carl last time up. He swings here, chops one toward third. Gomez bare hands the big hop and fires to first. 2 down. And he had determined that was his only chance. Gomez came in on the second bounce off that turf. He barehanded it cleanly and made the throw. A 2 down. That's such a tough play. You don't know what kind of grip you're going to get. Obviously, you can't line up the laces. Here's Trapp, who fouls the first one back. I think that is tougher than charging a bare hand roller against the grass, because at least you can get your hand under that. Now Trapp looks at one down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. On a play like that, you have to grab it cleanly, and then whatever grip you have, make the throw. There's a swing and a chop toward third again. Gomez charges, gloves it this time, and the throw to first is late, but the third base umpire called it foul. A Trapp would have had an infield hit. As he legged out the throw, first base ump William Owens signaled safe. He had to set his sights on first and make that call and not worry about whether it was fair or foul, but third base ump Josh Tassis said it was gloved over in foul territory. Now, Trapp will make his way back to the plate. Tonight 0 for 2 with a walk. Carl with the pitch, breaking ball, swinging a foul tip. Trapp able to get a piece of it. Pat Young getting ready. And the Rockers in the bottom of the ninth inning will have 2, 3, and 4. Austin, Bichette, and Rosa. Revs have added an insurance run on the Dotel homer. Pitch to Trapp is up high and outside. No clue what the count is. Board doesn't know either. Pitch is down and away. And I believe it's now full. We're going to go with that. 3 and 2 on Trapp. Carl the windup. Lifts and fires. And a swing and a line drive to left center field. And that's down for a hit for Justin Trapp. Sams from center comes in to glove it, but Trapp is into the hit column tonight. The Revs with their 9th of the game. And for Justin Trapp, he extends the hitting streak to 6. And has now hit safely also in 11 of his last 12. That'll get Sportman to the plate. 1 for 4 on the evening. Carl the pitch, swinging a foul straight back, 0-1. 4-0 York here in the top of the 9th inning. Trying to salvage this one tonight, doing it against maybe the league's hottest team, 5 in a row for High Point. Pitch to Sportman, breaking ball slips and sails way high. By the way, Dotel with his 80th career home run. 26th in the Atlantic League. Typically, every year he's hit like 6, 7, 8. Had 7 for the Revs last year. And he's on the board now in 2019. There's the 1-1. There goes the runner, and Sportman swings and fouls it back. Trapp was going on the pitch. He is one of their top stolen base threats, and Revs behind in so many games haven't had a chance to run a whole lot. He's got 4 steals and 5 tries. 1-2 on Sportman. Short lead for Trapp this time. Not going. Pitch is down and away. 2-2. Now time asked for at the plate. Sportman had backed out. By the way, when we're finished, we will be joining Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final in progress. No score first period at the moment. Carl the 2-2, swinging a foul back again. Series is back in Boston tonight for Game 5. We'll have that for you on Westwood 1 as soon as we sign off. Sportman in a battle, 2-2 it remains. And Carl, a long hold, now delivers, and a swing and a line drive to right center field, base hit. Sam's tracking it down up the alley, Trapp headed to third, Sportman digging for 2, and he slides in. As the throw is cut and held by Bichette, it's a double for Sportman. And it's second and third, and the Revs might not be done offensively just yet. Alexi Casilla coming up, and Sportman with a multi-hit game for the third straight day. And he's got an extra base hit for the third straight day, a double the other way. And once again, more opposite field hitting for the Revs here tonight. Going right center on that two-base hit. Here's Casilla, first pitch in for a strike. Revs now with 10 hits in the game to High Point's 4. Here's the 0-1 and a swing and a shot the other way foul. This will get into the seats down the left field side. No balls, 2 strikes. Young has had to pace himself. He's been ready. Now Nick Serenitas is getting ready in the High Point pen. Pitch to Alexi, swing and a miss. Off speed. It was in the dirt. He starts toward first, forces a throw, and Austin lobs it down there to end the inning. The Revs do add to the lead on Dotel's home run. 1 run on 3 hits, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Revs trying to close this one out and get out of here with a win this week. It's 4-0 York.
There's a lot of talk out there about good health care. We all want a good plan. But step outside and take a good look at all those beautiful trees and shrubs in your yard. Do you have a plan to maintain their good health? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care has a veteran staff of 12 fully licensed and trained tree health care professionals to rely on, including 10 certified arborists and 3 PA certified horticulturalists. So don't let your trees and shrubs fend for themselves against Mother Nature. Visit heritagelawnandlandscape.com and get world-class care right in your backyard. You get in your car and you start your car. You put the car in gear and you go nowhere.
What the?
Because your transmission has failed. Or you try and put it in gear and it makes an awful grinding noise. Or you put it in gear and take off, but when it's time for the transmission to shift, the RPMs just go higher, but you aren't gaining any speed.
Dang it!
Now you've heard of the good-looking genius and the crew at Broadway Transmission, right here on the radio. But now all you have to do is go to www.broadwaytrans.com to arrange a tow right from the website, and in a flash, your vehicle is on its way to the recovery, and with the best tracked warranty in the industry. Easy financing, free towing with repairs, AAA authorized, and the most recommended family-owned transmission shop around since 1951.
Broadway Transmission will get your shift together and stand behind it too. Visit us on the web at broadwaytrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
No longer a save situation, but Pat Young trying to close it out. Revs lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the 9th. Brad Austin will lead off, 2, 3, and 4. He bats left, and Young pumps a strike. Austin 0 for 3 tonight. First outing in this series and on this strange mound for Pat Young. He was last in on Sunday to get the save against Long Island. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses away. He's 0-1 with 2 saves, 3.86 ERA in 10 outings. 8 of the 10 have been scoreless. 1-1. Swinging a ground ball right side through the hole. It's a base hit. Just the 5th hit for High Point tonight. As Austin pulls a single. And that'll bring up Dante Bichette Jr., who's flied out, grounded out, and struck out. That run means nothing. First pitch to Bichette, and that's down in the dirt. Young, just the 3rd hit that he's given up in 9 1/3. Opponents hitting .069 coming in his 10 outings. Here's the 1-0, and a slider just missed. Revs a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the 9th. The last thing you want to do is give High Point some hope here. The 2-0, it is down and away. The 3-0 count. Young with the pitch. And he got that one in there, 3-1. Skelton pointing back at him with the glove as if to say that was good right there. Now the 3-1, swing and a miss. As Bichette flails at it, full count. Young trying to get these final 3 outs and start up the bus. He's ready. The payoff pitch, swinging a dribbler toward third, but foul. Jamie Keefe grabs it before Nina could do so. The High Point manager coaching at third, who Mace used to square off with a bunch in the Frontier League, and he had been managing in the Can-Am League most recently. Young home again, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball gets him, and that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 9th. Castillo at short, pumping his fist. He looks over to Lexi. Those two will set up to turn 2. And a double play could end it. Via Sergi Rosa, the hitter, 1 for 3 with a double and 2 Ks tonight. Pitch from Young, it is just high. The 1-0. That misses high and away. Revs need 2 outs. They lead at 4-0 here in the bottom of the 9th. Been a few days for Young, as we said. Now he comes set. The 2-0. It is just outside. (3-0) the count, trying to come back again. And the pitch, it's down and in. And that's ball 4. Unless it got a piece of Rosa, I couldn't tell from here. I think it was just ball 4. First and second with 1 out. The tying run is now on deck. Steven Cardullo. And Young will be dealing with Tyler Marinkoff, who tonight is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Skelton will meet him at the foot of the mound to make sure they're on the same page signs-wise. Now 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. A single, then a strikeout, and then a walk. He did come back from 3-0 to strike out Bichette, which was huge. First pitch to Marinkoff, that's over for a strike. Young gets ahead, 0-1. Trying to finish it for Minor tonight. Young, the 4th reliever. He's ready, the 0-1. And a swing and a shot past Nina's dive and into left field. Trapp will glove it. They stop Austin at third, and the bases are loaded, and the tying run will bat. It's a single to left for Marinkoff, out of the reach of Nina's dive. And they are loaded with only 1 out. Steven Cardullo coming to the plate Tonight 0 for 3, but he's got 4 homers on the year, 2 of those against York. Young trying to nail this one down, and it's getting a little bit hairy. Here's the first pitch. It is down and away, just missed. No activity in the Revs pen. Young is the guy. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a foul tip, bouncing back behind home plate. Ground ball at somebody would be nice. High Point getting Brian Clark up and throwing in the event that they extend this game. Young the pitch, swinging a ground ball toward third. Nina's got it to second, won the turn, double play! Game over, and the Revs with a combined 6-hit shutout win the finale here at High Point. Hallelujah, it's their first win ever in 7 tries against the Rockers. And they snap the skid. They end High Point's 5-game winning streak. And it'll be a jubilant trip to Jersey tonight as the Revs come flying through the victory line for the first time since Sunday. And on the road for the first time since Sugarland. They end the 9-game road losing streak. And a 3-game overall skid, and Young with the 5-4-3 double play to end it. Nina to Casilla and on to Tejeda at first base. And the Revs, who have turned the fewest double plays in the league this season, picked a great time to turn one there. They ended on their 29th double play, 22nd on the ground. And it is shutout win number 4. It is a combined shutout started by Dan Miner, who improves to 3-3, and 4 relievers nail this baby down. 4-0 is the final score tonight for the Rockers in the 9th. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left. 4-0 final. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.
The York County Solid Waste Authority turns up the heat every day. On your garbage, that is. Advanced waste-to-energy technology is used to burn garbage at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit in environmentally controlled combustion units. This reduces air emissions and produces electricity, enough to power 20,000 homes every minute of every day. Visit www.ycswa.com to learn more. In York County, garbage is power.
The 1741 Club is here. You in? People's Bank Park introduces a revolution in hospitality in York. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. Now open on the skybox level of People's Bank Park, the 1741 Club features stylish design and contemporary decor, all-inclusive food and beverages, and totally flexible ticket purchase options. The hottest spot in York is the place to entertain and thank customers, reward employees, celebrate family occasions, or simply treat yourself to an all-inclusive experience at the ballpark. Nightly menus include enhanced classics and a rotation of special offerings, and house selections of draft beer and wine and a full range of non-alcoholic beverages are included in the ticket price. 1741 Club tickets are available for individual purchase through 3 levels of membership or as season tickets, and they can be used for any of the York Revolution's home games based on availability. The 1741 Club, presented by UPMC. You in? Details and pricing at 1741club.com.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
Now, what a game, what a performance tonight as the Revs win it 4-0 here at High Point. And it doesn't seem like much. They improved to 13-27. But after the way the last 3 days went, that is a way to warm up the bus and move on to the next place. what a job tonight as 5 pitchers combine on the shutout and some very timely hitting as they pick up their 4th shutout win of the year. High Point falls to 24-16, and finally, the Revs get their first win ever against the league's newest team. And we recap things tonight. It was scoreless through the first 3 innings. Seth Simmons coming in had won 4 straight and had given up a combined 2 runs in 27 innings in those 4. Revs had a couple of hits against him in the first inning but could not cash in. Dan Miner, meanwhile, coming off his first really rough start, 8 runs against Long Island on Saturday night. And it was pretty clear early on that he was of a different mold here this evening, if you will. He was on his game. And those 2 matching zeros through 3. In fact, Miner had 5 strikeouts through the first 2 innings tonight. And had the first 2 of the games struck out, then struck out the side with a couple of singles mixed in the second inning. In the third, he got all 3 outs put in play. So on to the 4th we went, and Melky Mesa jump-starting things for the Revs offense as he cracked a leadoff double to left center. That brought up Tejeda, who rocketed an RBI double over the head of left fielder Richie Schaefer, bringing home Mesa to make it 1-0 York. And Tejeda with the 149th RBI of his Revs career, tying Brian Pounds for 9th on the all-time list. And then with 1 out, Wellington Dotel beginning his big night. He socked an RBI triple to right center, made it 2-0. James Skelton followed by driving 1 deep himself, this one to center field, and scoring Dotel on the sac fly to make it 3-0. Angeles Nino would add a double before the inning was over, 4 hits in the inning, all for extra bases. And again, that was in support of Dan Miner. And when you get an inning like that, the biggest thing you want to do is go out and put up a 0 and set the tone, set the momentum. And after allowing a 1-out double in the bottom of the 4th inning, he stranded Rosa, getting the next 2 hitters, and was at work doing just that. Through 4 scoreless innings, he would finish his 5 innings in strong fashion tonight, retiring the side in order in the bottom of the 5th inning, striking out 1 more, giving him 6, against no walks in 5 scoreless innings and just 3 hits given up. The Revs got as much as they could against Simmons, who came in with the lowest opponent's average and whip in the Atlantic League. They scored 3 runs on 6 hits against him in 6 innings of work, although he did finish by retiring his final 7 and keeping the Rockers within striking distance. But the Revs bullpen, fantastic tonight. Julio Perez, 1-2-3 in the 6th. Jamison McGrain scoreless in the 7th, working around a 1-out double from Marincove. Pete Tago, 1-2-3 in the 8th inning. And then in the 9th, Dotel adding to his big night, drilling a leadoff home run on the first pitch of the inning to right field, his first of the year. Had an RBI triple earlier tonight, and the home run, making it a 4-0 game. Dotel, one of our Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group players of the game tonight. The other is Dan Miner, who bounced back in a huge way, but the bullpen certainly deserves big-time credit as well. And in the bottom of the 9th inning, Pat Young, it wasn't easy tonight. Brett Austin led off with a single. Young then fell behind Bichette 3-0, but came back for a huge strikeout as they held Bichette 0 for 4 tonight, the league's leading hitter. A walk to Rosa followed, putting the tying run on deck, and then Marincove singled to left, bringing the tying run to the plate in Steven Cardullo. But the Revs, as we said, the fewest double plays turned in the league this season, but they picked a fantastic time for their 29th as Young got Cardullo to hit one on the ground at Nina at third and starting the game-ending 5-4-3 double play. So that's how the Revs win it tonight. 4-0 is the final. We'll take a look at our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. And Long Island leads at New Britain 7-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ducks trying to go to 26-13. Sean Nolan, if they finish that one, would improve to 6-0. And Long Island would increase their lead to 2.5 games in the Liberty Division first half standings. Sugarland is taking one on the chin tonight. They trail in Lancaster 13-3 in the 6th inning. And Somerset, where we are headed next, trying to win their 3rd in a row and to stay within 3.5 of Long Island in 3rd place. They lead Southern Maryland 4-0 currently in the 6th inning. Major League scores. First off, that Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals, scoreless at the end of a period. We will get you there in progress next. But Major League Baseball scores. The Twins a 5-1 lead in Cleveland tonight. That's in the 7th inning, and it is against Trevor Bauer, who they've roughed up a little bit in that one. 5-1 Minnesota in the 7th. Yankees lead 6-1 in Toronto. Jay Happ's return to Toronto, and he's pitching a good one in the 6th inning. The Orioles are down 2-1 in the 4th in Texas. Earlier today, the Mets beat the Giants 7-3, coming from behind with a big 8th inning. Pirates over the Braves 6-1 was the final score in Pittsburgh. Rays win 6-1 in Detroit. Travis d'Arnaud hit 2 home runs for Tampa Bay. The Red Sox a 7-5 win in Kansas City. Mookie Betts went yard in that one. The Cardinals edged the Reds 3-1. Paul DeJong a home run. And the Brewers a 5-1 win over the Marlins tonight. Christian Yelich hit his 23rd home run in that one. Mike Moustakas went yard twice. That was a day game, I should say, in Milwaukee. The Rockies a 3-1 win at Wrigley. The Astros in 14 innings win in Seattle 8-7. And on the West Coast tonight, the A's visit the Angels, and the Nationals will take on the Padres. That is your York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard tonight. Final in our game, the Revs win it 4-0 here at High Point. And your totals in this one for the Revs: 4 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and they left 7 on base. They went 3 for 9 with men in scoring position tonight. High Point, no runs on 6 hits, no errors. They leave 6. They went just 1 for 7 with men in scoring position. The win goes to Dan Miner, who's 3-3. The ERA drops about a full run to 5.29. The loss to Seth Simmons, he is 5-2. No save tonight, but it may as well have been. Time of the game, 2 hours, 32 minutes. Played in front of 2,524 here at BB&T Point Ballpark in High Point, North Carolina. So we will warm up the bus and head to New Jersey, an overnight ride to Somerset, opening a 3-game series tomorrow. And we're going to cram in Keystone Kickoff beginning at 5:55 tomorrow after the herd. That'll take us to about 6:55, and that's when we'll hit the air for a 10-minute pregame tomorrow night. 7:05 first pitch as Duke Von Schaman, coming off a good one, makes his 3rd start with York. No record, a 3.12 ERA. Right-hander Liam O'Sullivan goes for Somerset. He is 1-3 with an ERA of 4.54. Again, we'll come your way at about 6:55 tomorrow night. I hope you can join us then. Until then, Darrell Henry saying so long from North Carolina tonight. Once again, the final score, it is the Revs 4 and the Rockers 0. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 6:55 from Somerset. And right now, we'll join Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final in progress. That is next, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager, Mark Mason, every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out 989WOYK.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. York Revolution Baseball, all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
$13.50 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Catch the Revs all season on York's only place for local sports. Tune in 20 minutes before first pitch for a trip to the clubhouse with player interviews and the manager, Mark Mason, every game. Listen throughout the day for the Revs Report and check out 989 WOYK.com for highlights and features on York's pro team. York Revolution Baseball all season on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York. Your home for the most live sports. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
That he has played in this series, the last three.
He was part of that trade with T.J. Oshie going to the Washington Capitals, a first-round pick and a good prospect named